Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld. So in the previous episode we ended up getting raided by these guys, and now we are going to consume their souls. Oh yes, let's undraft Scorpion. How's White doing? He's got food poisoning. Oh yes. We're training him to release, which is nice. Where's Iris? Iris, we'll train you to release as well. Are you straight up carnivores, you guys? Or are you... diet of raw meat and corpses? Alright, yeah. So they don't eat vegetables at all. So we'll have to bear that in mind. But they will go out and hunt themselves as well, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So we could do with rearming those traps since they triggered them all. Also, we want to make sure that only the people who need medicine get medicine, and bruising is not a medicine related injury in my books, so we are going to stop them from receiving medicine, and then as they need it, then I'll take them off and I'll sort of micromanage it that way. I think that's a lot better of an idea. So can we rearm these? If I set them to rearm personally, will they actually do it for me? Please, that would be nice and lovely. So what did you guys drop? You dropped an EMP grenade, frag grenade, and assault rifles. Ooh. Ew. So we're actually getting some pretty decent equipment, which is nice. Also, I remembered, we set some people to do some tribal wear, but we never asked anyone to do tailoring or crafting. So who's the best tailor? 5, 5, and 5. We'll get an ape to do it, since ape is not actually doing anything. In fact, I do need to sort some of his priorities out. So let's get Brio on 4 just in case. And they should all be 1 because they're all little micromanagey sort of things. So it's in our best interests to do that. We will leave Lagua to do all the handling. He's a good grower, so we'll get him involved in the growing process. He's up there with everybody else. 3, 3. Let's get that to do a 2, so we always have a miner. Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll set... You know what? We're going to try a little theory out. We're going to go with the if you always clean when things get dirty, it'll always be clean plan. So I'm going to try set everybody to do priority 1 cleaning so that it's always getting done. And hopefully with very little to do in the cleaning process, it won't stop us from doing the rest of the more important stuff, hopefully. So there we go. They're actually making some of them. Let's see if we can... Ooh. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Does it restrict? No, it's a sign. So in our human category, which I apparently have to give ape to, we want them to wear armoured vests. And also any helmets that they get. We can't tell them to wear any of the hats or anything like that. The rest of them we'll force them to wear. But that should be good for now, in fact. Ape. I was supposed to make you human. So he should hopefully strip himself down and start wearing human leather only stuff. There he goes. Wonderful. He's actually naked, I think. Yes, he is. You could wear this human level tribal wear. Hey, why not wear that? Not good enough for him. I hear it. Right. So, see, with all the hauling getting done, should hopefully be just fine. So Lagua's getting bruising healed up, and they're not using medicine, which is good. It's a little painful for him and it does weaken him, but there's no reason why we should do medicine. If he's missing a limb or bleeding out, then we might actually employ that. So, can I force one of you guys? Oh yes, we need the constructor. Lagua's the constructor. Need materials. How much is there? 10 steel. This needs 70. Okay, we're going to have to get some steel working done. So mine that area, and that's Vince complete. Over here, actually, this is probably more efficient to do. And we do have a miner, don't we? Yes, Branya. Oh, he's on research duty. Let's get a secondary miner. Ape. Ape, you can do some mining for us. So you mine that compacted steel so that we can get our constructors building these little conveniently placed traps. Try hit these little corners so that when the AI actually makes the optimal path, it tends to go round and tucks round corners and stuff like that. So we can hopefully take advantage of that knowledge and make more efficient deadfall traps. These ones here, very inefficient actually, so they're unlikely to hit anything, to be honest. But if we made them tuck around these areas like this, then when people come round, they'll come down and then tuck around, in theory. There is also a technique for pathfinding though, where they halve half the way through the optimal path and a least optimal path so that it looks more freeform in their walking and not just the most efficient path every time, which can just kind of look like a little ant trail. There's a little bit of beginner's programming for you there. Right, so food's going on. Just thought someone needs to butcher these guys because you're only going to make food out of human meat if there's human meat to be done. So please butcher them. That'd be nice. And then our friends can resort to raw cannibalism if they choose to do so as well, which I hear is a good thing for these guys. And do that one as well. People will haul it in a second anyway. It doesn't actually make... It makes literally no difference whether or not that meat's inside or out at the moment. There's no rain or anything like that, so... Right, Baranya, can you make this deadfall trap, please? There we go. A little bit of extra defense since we are kind of vulnerable to attacks, so we kind of need the advantage as much as possible. And that one's done. Can you get that one done as well, please? And the hauling is getting done. Wonderful. I always worry about our own colonists going across these deadfall traps. Yeah. Oh, Branya failed constructing it. Some resources have been wasted. Damn you, Branya. Damn you. Yeah, apparently these deadfall traps can actually trigger on your own people. I think it's a random rare occurrence though. As you see, a lot of them will actually shift around, but occasionally they won't, especially if there's no path around it. And then that can trigger the trap to come off, which is really bad. Really bad indeed. Ooh, some more, deeper. Awesome. Right, so let's see, security wise, how are we doing? We don't have any sort of... We might make a sandbag point actually, because using these rocks can only help to a certain degree. So if we make like a wall like this, so that we can have our people hide behind. We have a lot of melee units anyway, so this should be just sufficient enough to manage to hit and stuff like that. So that's the plan anyway. How's your training going, Iris? Absolutely terrible. And pretty good for white. Awesome. We only have... Yeah, we only have one handler. It's because he's a super handler, but still. Right, what else is there to do? That's roughly about it. How much human leather have we got? 127. What is it to make? Requires 35 ingredients. Okay. Ingredients like gold require 20 times as much. Can you make gold clothing? Somehow I don't think so. That would be interesting though. Bit of endgame clothing that probably isn't in the slightest bit helpful. Nice, Scorpion. Nice. I moved a thing. Now I get to play. It's my work ethic. Eating the human meat pemmican. Good, good. That's what I like to see. I think they also, another update for the game is that they automatically go get the best food for them. So the cannibals will automatically go and get anything that has human meat in it, whereas non-cannibals will avoid anything with human meat until they absolutely have to, which is pretty cool. This game's coming along quite somewhat since I started playing it, since Alpha 6, I think? Something like that. Long time ago. Just on the bracket of getting a Steam key anyway, I know that much for a fact. Right, let's make some more deadfall traps. So, where are they likely to attack? We've got this entire corner here. If they spawn here, they'll come through here. But if they spawn anywhere else, they'll come along this path. Well, let's get a deadfall trap there, there, and there. Just on the edges. Got a few on there. And then maybe we do scatter a few across. How much steel have we actually got? 225, and we're still mining more. Let's actually order to continue mining that. And there as well. Those deadfall traps are our turrets until we get electricity, essentially. It's going to be a long time till we do. In fact, how decent of a weapon do we have, you guys? Raw cannibalism, 20 points. Awesome. You get a -7 debuff for raw food eating as well, so yeah, it's 13 plus for eating any sort of cannibal food, which I think is a lot better than any sort of meal that you can get. So we get quite a good buff being cannibals and actually adhering to it. Do I want to clear forced? I can't remember what I forced them to wear. Forced them to wear the human leather tribal wear. Well, I will clear the force since they will do it themselves. Clear the force, clear your mind. What was I doing? I've forgotten. Let's keep these guys in home region, although I think they just tend to follow around whoever's their master anyway. Yeah, I've actually lost entirely my train of thought. Oh yes, we were looking at what weapons these guys had and who would be better off with others. Oh, Iris. No. Food poisoning. Amber. What is your... You're a 4 shooting, but 7 melee. You're 8 shooting. You have a rifle. You guys. Scorpion. 7 shooting and you've got a bow. 12 melee and you've got a spear. Just making sure the right people have the right equipment. I think actually I'm going to move one of the better ranged units onto... I'm not sure who is the best ranged unit. Probably you, but you've got a rifle. I think everybody who's good at shooting has some sort of ranged weapon. But I think we have to upgrade from bow to assault rifle. I think that just needs to happen. And then we've got armor that people haven't picked up. You haven't picked it up especially. And I did clear people to use armored vests. Let's make sure that everybody's got that. Yeah, everybody's got it. So someone's not wearing this armored vest. Oh, probably because it's really crap. It'd probably put them in a bad mood to wear it actually. Though I may force them to do it anyway, since it's in their best interests to stay safe. How's this going? Can you make this deadfall trap, please? Want to make sure you guys are nice and safe. And if all of our enemies are missing legs by the time they arrive at our gates, all the better. Alright, let's expand that mining zone there. Expand this one, I imagine it'll go back into the wall a little bit. Ooh, that's a big chunk. Awesome. So we're doing quite well. I think we want to make it a little bit more comfortable as well. So let's make a dining area here and add in furniture, long table, steel's the best. And then let's have some steel dining chairs. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I think I remember seeing as well, you get a little buff to comfort if you have a chair on the spot where people stand, so that they're actually sitting and working at the same time. So I'm going to try out that little theory. Never done it myself, so we'll have to see. Spoils in 1 year and 1 season. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, it did go back like I thought it did. And that's another deadfall trap done by the looks of it. Sweet. Right. Could do with this getting done as well. Could you haul it to the sandbags, please? I'll speed you up. Oh, we have a raid. Group of pirates from the Fists have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Oh my god. So they've got Molotovs. They've got a guy with a personal shield, shotgun, and a club. We can take these guys. Where are they going to come from? They are going to come all the way around here and hopefully all hit the brand new deadfall traps we've set out for them. That would be nice. Right, let's... That's reserved. Scorpion's reserved all of them. Alright. You work hog. Well, we're going to bring you guys back anyway. I want you all right where you need to be at the right time, because it looks like we're working against the clock, especially in Scorpion's case. And you guys, come on up. Yeah, look at that. Can we prioritize building all of you? Well, that's 3 spots. Where are you going? Get behind this wall. Right, shotgun. Oh, he's trained a release animal. Awesome. So we might have to do that at some point. And... oh, I hadn't drafted you, that's why. Go here. Ooh, yes! Oh, we killed a guy! Yes! Notice he noticed the trap as well, so he actually curled around. These guys are actually taking different paths. Come on, hit that. Hit that. Oh, not quite. He might end up hitting this deadfall trap here, though. And he did. Awesome. Right, what's his health like? Just a stab. Lagur, can you release the animals? Are they both trained in release? Not quite, but White is. Lagur, melee attack Luna. We don't ever want him firing off a shot. Oof. There we go. Oh no, Lagur! Well, at least the animals are onto him. We're missing someone. Yes, we're missing Scorpion and Amber. Guys, come on. You're an assault rifle person, so I'll get you up. And then Amber, you are going to club the crap out of whoever comes near. Melee attack. And bring you around here. You're on spear, so I'll bring you up. Decided to steal what they can and leave. They're not going to be able to leave. Right, let's everybody bum rush Hannibal. I don't want you firing into Amber, because Amber's our healer. And the more ill our healer gets... Stop it, Brio. Cracks and bruises. Alright, not too bad. So, undraft. What's Lagua's health like? Just some gunshot wounds. Okay, well you're getting medicine. You're bruised. You're bruised. Is Hannibal alive? Hannibal's alive, and he's missing his right second toe. Awesome. And he's a cannibal. Really good miner. Question is, how much do I care? Also, you've got a gunshot. I'll give Iris... Oh no! Front left paw and front right paw shot off. You're going to be walking very strangely for a long time. You're my release animal, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Oh no. White. How could you? Someone please, Scorpion. You're not ill in the slightest. Can you rescue Lego before he dies? And then I think we're just going to beat Hannibal to death. Although, his name's really fitting for this cannibal run. So I actually think I am going to rescue him. We do have a spare bed, don't we? No, we don't. We're going to make this our prison room. Hopefully we don't get the same bug as before. Where now we can't research because there's a prisoner in there. I don't think so, but... Alright, let's capture Hannibal. You have a fitting name. You clearly belong in our group. So, let us... Iris, how's it going? You need medicine, Iris. Don't do this. Right, let's strip you guys off. Silver Mace. Silver Mace does 11 damage. Ooh. And a Jade Knife. We got another one. Oh no, that was Lagua's. We have some Molotovs to burn our enemies. And cook them before we eat them. Very nice. I think that's it. As far as I'm aware. Oh, there's a shotgun there. Don't want to leave that one behind. So these are set to auto rearm. That one isn't. And that one isn't either. Set to auto, yes. Auto, yes. Yes. They should be, by default, set to auto rearm, I would imagine. Okay, we have a lot of people who are now no longer incapable of walking. Amber, where are you? You're there. Can you treat... You are our doctor, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Are you not an animal doctor? Or is it only the handler? No, I'm thoroughly confused now. Why can't I treat White? Oh, I know. We need an animal sleeping spot. So our animals are going to sleep in here with the food. That's why. They need to go to a sleeping spot just like an animal needs to go to a hospital bed. That's why we can't treat him. Anyway, guys, I think this is where we are going to have to leave the episode for today. So if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the content, then be sure to subscribe. But if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card to see the rest of the content we've got to offer. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.